I've got Brittany here with me. Hi, Brittany. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. We've talked a couple of times, and you have scoliosis.
Yes.
That was your diagnosis,
Mm-hmm.
and give us just a kind of a brief description of exactly what scoliosis is. I mean, I've got all this diagrams and everything in front of me, so I know what it is. So the people out there that don't know what scoliosis is, tell them.
It's really just the curvature of your spine.
That's really pretty much what.
That's pretty much all it
So
is.
instead of your spine just going straight up and down, north and south, yours takes a few curves here and there.
Yeah.
Now I've got a messed up neck from. No, we won't even go into that. But you were diagnosed in second grade with your scoliosis, and I guess I didn't realize that there's pain involved
Yes.
with scoliosis.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe what the pain's like with the curvature of the spine?
It kind of varies. Mine was more of a soreness, not necessarily a pain until about 6 months before my surgery. And it was more of like a sharp pain, and it kind of presses on everything. So, you have a hard time breathing and things like that.
Is it pain like right in the middle, the bottom, the top, or just like your entire back?
Well, mine was everywhere.
Wow.
'Cause I had it 12 inches.
Oh. And so
My whole back.
it's not just one little spot. It's the whole thing. So the surgery that you had to have done, how exactly do they, I mean, it's got to be a delicate situation. How exactly do they straighten your spine?
I leave that up to my doctors.
Look, I just showed up and they said, you'll be fine in a little bit. Now, you had to have a bunch of pins and stuff put in your spine as I'm reading through it, to 2 rods fused to your spine, 22 screws. Now, I think you're underplaying this just a little bit. You're like, yeah, well, so that's what it says right here. 2 rods fused to your spine, 22 screws. That seems like, I mean, can you go through a metal detector?
Yes.
So you can go get on an airplane, everything else, and they go, what's this? Are you carrying something in your backpack?
Yeah. No problems.
So did they have to, like how long is is it a scar in the middle of your back?
Yes.
Okay,
Right
so
down my spine.
Right down, like the whole length of your spine, or just one little section, or?
I think it's 12 inches.
It's kind of hard to see your back, so you probably don't exactly know. But I did read that you got a tattoo to cover up your
did.
scar. What is your tattoo of?
It's like a vine.
Oh, there it is. Oh, very nice.
Whole thing.
See, I don't even see the scar. Well done with the tattoo. Covered it right up.
Thanks.
For your friends or others who may be thinking that, but man, I think that I might have some sort of scoliosis. Is there like like when you go to get an annual physical or whatever like that? I mean, do the doctors? I don't recall ever being checked for scoliosis or anything. But do your doctors are they able to diagnose that without X-rays and anything else? Or
Yeah.
How do they do that, or do you even know?
I mean, most of the time nowadays they check in school and they'll have you bend over and they feel along your spine to see if there's any curvature, if it feels pretty straight.
Also, when you bend over, your spine kind of sticks out of your back a little bit, and they can check it that way. Oh,
literally see it.
Thanks, Toby. I appreciate it. So, how has this hospital, All Children's Hospital, made a difference for you? Obviously, you're not in pain anymore.
Right.
So, I mean, describe how your experience here. And how old were you when you had the surgery? You were diagnosed in second grade, right? Mm-hmm. So, how old were you when you had your surgery?
It was 2 weeks after I turned 18.
Oh, so it's fairly recent because you're, 20 now? Mm-hmm. Oh, so you lived with that pain and everything from second grade all the way up until through high school?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much.
Oof. Did they have to wait until you were a certain age before they could do that surgery, till you were fully grown, I'm assuming?
They try to, yes.
Okay.
I just put it off a little longer.
Did you?
Yeah.
Scared?
Kind of.
I don't blame you. Okay, we're going to expose your spine, and then we're going to straighten it out and everything else. Okay. I can't imagine that that's something that you want to take very lightly. Yeah. And as I was reading through all the information here about you, you did something recently that you've never been able to do before. Now, we take stuff like this for granted, but Brittany, what did you just recently do that you're really happy about?
I taught my cousins how to do a somersault.
Somersault. How many, Ray, show of hands, how many people in here can do a somersault and have done a somersault? Brittany just did her first. That's awesome. Thank you so much for coming back out and taking the time and talking to me again.
Thank you.
I really, really appreciate it. Is there anything else that you want to say about the doctors at the All Children's Hospital or anything else? And
they were just great, and I love coming back here every year because it's just it's an experience like no other, and the people here are just absolutely amazing. It's great to be part of this team is what it is, really, and it's more of a family, too.
Awesome. Well, will you come back next year?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Brittany, thank you very much. Round of applause for Brittany. 1-800-270-8642. 1-800-270-8642. Give that number a call. Become one of my 22 monthly miracle makers that I'm looking for before 11 o'clock or so. Simple to do. $15 a month, 50 cents a day. You're not going to even notice, and you have no idea how big of a difference it's going to make for the folks here at All Children's Hospital. Online as well at US1035.com. You can make that donation. 1-800-270-8642. We will be back here at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital, US 1035 Cares for Kids Radiothon.